Now I would like to explain you how to solve a system of equations using the matrix method. Solve the following system of equation by using the matrix method. The system is 3x minus 2y plus 3z is equals to 8, 2x plus y minus z is equals to 1, 4x minus 3y plus 2z is equals to 4. To obtain the solution of x, y, z, first we will make a matrix of the coefficients of x, y, z of all three equations and we will represent it by A. So A is equals to 3 minus 2, 3, 3 minus 2, 3, first row, 2, 1 minus 1, 2, 1 minus 1, second row. Third equation is 4x minus 3y plus 2z. So third row is 4 minus 3, 2, that is the coefficients of the elements of the third equation. X is the matrix of unknown variables for which we need to solve x, y, z. B is the value of RHS constants 8, 1 and 4. Procedure, we have to write it as A into x is equals to B. That is A into x is equals to B. If you multiply, you will again get it back. So if A into x is equals to B, when this entire equation is pre-multiplied by A inverse, then this A inverse into A will be identity and identity into x will be x. And this result as multiplied A inverse. So A inverse into B will be written as A inverse B. Now a question will raise in your mind that how to get the A inverse. You need to calculate the inverse of this using minor and cofactor. And when that result will be multiplied to B, you will get the result is 1, 2, 3. This result of A inverse into B's product is 1, 2, 3 and in the left hand side is equated with x, that is what x, y, z. Now you can compare these two matrices, x is 1, y is 2, z is 3, which are required solution of the equation for which you have been given the values. I want to begin with the topic continuity and differentiability. The concept continuity is as simple as we know, as we need to understand what is the meaning of continuous. As we go for the counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are the continuous natural numbers. Similarly, we can go to take the angles, we can go to take anything. Consecutive numbers are the consecutive numbers. So ultimately continuous means without break, without any jerk, without any jump. So in order to understand the concept of continuity at this level of class 12th, we will discuss about the continuity of the functions. Suppose we have a function, symbolically it is written by fx. Fx is any function. It may be algebraic function, may be polynomial function, sine function, cosine function, exponential function, logarithmic function or trigonometric function or composite function, inverse function, modulus function, inverse function, any kind of function. If it is given, then we need to check whether the function is continuous or not. The technique of understanding the continuity of a function in open interval or in closed interval comes under the topic of continuity. If we discuss about the continuity, how to check. If we want to check the continuity of a function, we should recall some results of class 11th, that is the limit. Because continuity can be understood only if we know the limiting values, that is the concept of the limit must be memorized. So if fx is any function and its continuity is required to check at a point so called x equals to a, we say this function will be continuous at x equals to a if the left hand limit is equals to right hand limit is equals to f of a. That's why if left hand limit of a function, right hand limit of a function and value of a function at that point where we are checking the continuity, all three are equal, then we say the function is continuous. So to understand the meaning of continuity, we must know the concept of left hand limit and right hand limit. If we talk about the left hand limit, to obtain the left hand limit, we write like this: left hand limit of a function fx at x equals to a is given by, in the first go we write limit x tending to a negative fx. Then the same can be extended to simplify limit h tending to 0 f of a minus h. This value of function fx at x equals to a under this process is known as the left hand limit. If we want to go to obtain the right hand limit, a bit of the difference, right hand limit of a function fx at same point x equals to a is given by limit x tending to a positive fx and further simplified as limit h tending to 0 f of a plus h. This is the right hand limit and this is the left hand limit. If these two values, that is the value of the left and the right limit of the function are same, that is if left hand limit is equals to right hand limit is equals to value of the function on the same point are same, equal, we say function is continuous. If it is not, we say function is not continuous or discontinuous. You know, if draw the graph of any linear equation, it is straight line. We draw the graph of sine, it is a continuous curve. We draw the graph of any parabola, ellipse, hyperbola, we find it is the continuous. So as and when the graph of any function we find continuous, that function is continuous. But in case of greatest integer function, smallest integer function, tan function, cotangent function, cosec function, sec function, we find at many point graph goes breaks. So when where graph goes break, it is discontinuous, otherwise function is continuous. This is the process to check whether it is continuous or not as per the specified steps.